Welcome to the Property Profits Podcast. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Let's get to it. Tonight, we're going to go over Dispo. Dispo means selling deals, right? Whenever you hear that term Dispo, it means selling a deal. Whenever you're doing wholesaling mainly wholesaling, you're going to need to find buyers. You're going to need to match an opportunity with a buyer. A lot of people get discouraged and they might not keep going and keep calling buyers and try to find the right person for the opportunity. And I was doing a training today with my acquisitions people, and I was telling them that acquisitions starts with Dispo, meaning you've got to have the right strategy and be in the right headspace to sell a property to an investor or to anybody. It could be a retail buyer, anything. So I wanted to give you a little strategy that worked for me today and works for us a lot. And I even went over it with my Dispo manager today, but she was doing it. But I like to just reach out to realtors also. And what I'll do is I'll go to Redfin. I'll type in a subject property and the one that we have locked up. Say you have 123 Main Street locked up, under contract. Whenever I say locked up, I mean under contract. And you're trying to find a buyer for it. You can pull cash buyer lists from all these places and stuff, but you could just type this thing in Redfin too, scroll to the bottom on sold properties. It's like a big hack. And look for the prettiest properties, the ones that you know have been flipped recently. And the way you can tell that is there's like a bright ass red door, yellow door, whatever. They got the light. Right now this is in, it's been in, is like the light brown trim, the posts, that everything just pops. You can tell it's all brand new painted, it's all popped. Everything pops on this thing. And you go inside the house on the pictures and you got brand new backsplash, the grays, everything's changing all the time, but whatever's in, it's like the house is popping. It looks like a flip. You can spot a flip a mile away because when you scroll through these properties, you can tell what's just lived in and people cleaned up and maybe painted, or you can tell it's a flip. What I like to do is I like to call the agents that listed that flip, not the ones that bought it because those are retail buyers, but the agents that listed it. And what's cool is sometimes you'll see it was bought by an agent and it was listed by an agent. What does that tell you? That means that agent buys properties and flips them and lists them themselves. I love dealing with investor agents. They're like freaking unicorns. I found two today in a small town just doing that. My team, my Dispo team was out doing their blast text, talking, calling, all this stuff. And I made like 2 calls. I went and found the flips. Those people were, now to give them credit, those people were on their text blast list because they look for that stuff too. But I just go straight in and I call those people. I just say, hey, it's Travis. They're like, Travis, do I know you? No, I have a flip or a rental, a possible flip or a possible rental in the area. I saw that you flipped whatever, Nordheim over there, and it looked pretty awesome. I compliment them. Like, oh, thank you, thank you. Are you looking for another project? Sure. If they're actually doing business, they're not going to say no. A lot of realtors are like, oh, I'm a realtor. I don't do. That drives me crazy. Like, I'm a realtor. I don't buy properties. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you're in real estate, you go buy properties? But anyways, if they're flipping, they'll be interested. So it's really cool to do that hack. Go to Redfin, scroll down, look at the flip properties, call the realtors. Now, you could go the further route and you could skip trace, or you could go to the CAD. If you don't want to deal with the realtors, say you hate dealing with realtors, I don't mind. I'll pay them the commission. Say you didn't have it in your budget to pay them the commission. Cool. Go to the local CAD and type in that address. See who the owner is, okay? See what that owner's mailing address is, and then open up another tab on your computer, go to truepeoplesearch.com. Get the address, their mailing address, and reverse address search. So put search by address, put their address in there, enter. And it's gonna give you a whole lot of names of people that have lived at their mailing address before. Look at their name, match their name with whatever's on True People Search, click it, you're gonna get their mobile phone number. If you don't, look for their spouse's name on there, call them. If they don't have a mobile number, scroll down to the bottom of potential relatives with last names. And if you really want to figure this out, and click on them and call their relative. Hey, I'm looking for so-and-so, got an opportunity for them. They could probably make some money. Can you get me in touch? They might tell you to screw off, or they might say, hey, yeah. But that's how you do prospecting. So there's a lot of ways to do this, but I wanted to give you that game if you are in this industry, getting in this industry, and you're wanting to move property. That is just one way to do it. Shake hands, meet people, and worst case, you might not sell that particular property to that person, but now they're on your buyers list. Now you've got another relationship. And what I like to do is I like to save them in my CRM or my cell phone. Is I'll usually put their name, investor agent, and town or city. So like in my cell phone, I could literally type in a city and everybody in that city that's like an investor agent or an investor will pop up. I could type in Corpus, San Antonio, Austin, whatever, like wherever I'm at. I usually save them in my phone that way. I hope this helped and I hope you get a ton of value out of it. If you did, please leave an honest review. Hell, if you didn't leave an honest review, let me know. Tell your friends about the show, tell your family about the show. Please spread the message. I'd love to get the algorithm just kicking this thing out. It'd be so badass. Thank y'all so much for jumping on. And as always, see you tomorrow.